So let's take a look at this example where we're squaring two terms. Now again, we could FOIL this out. We could rewrite this as the square root of x minus 3 plus 5 times the square root of x minus 3 plus 5, and then FOIL it out. And I will tell you that when I see students do that, I see a lot of errors popping up. If you could remember all the way back to lesson 1, we went over a formula that I said if you can use the formula instead of FOILing it out, you're going to really enjoy it when you get to Unit 4. Hey, we're in Unit 4! So, let's take a look at this. What you should see when you look at this particular problem is you should see that we're looking at an a plus b squared, where the a is the square root of x minus 3 and the b is 5. And when you have a plus b squared, that ends up being a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. And way back in lesson 1, we said for that 2ab, think about that as just 2 times the product of whatever you had. So in this example here, where a is the square root of x minus 3, if I were to square that, the square and the square root undo each other, and they just leave me x minus 3. Now for the 2ab part, let's come off to the side to talk about the 2ab part. It's 2 times the square root of x minus 3 times 5. Well, the 2 is outside the radical. So really what you want to do in the 2ab part is take 2 times whatever is outside the radical. In this case, it's 5. 2 times 5 is 10, and then times the radical. And that's all the 2ab part is. 2 times whatever is outside the radical times the radical. And then 5 squared is 25. Now we do have a little bit of combining like terms that we can do because I do have a negative 3 and a 25. So I have my x. I've got my 10 square root x minus 3. And then when I combine like terms, I get plus 22. And there it is.